Welcome to the world of whimsical dreams. Luxor Starr brings you the ultimate kids' room magic. Transform your child's room into a storybook adventure with our exclusive collection of luxury, fairy tale-inspired bunk bed designs. From towering castles and enchanted carriages to whimsical towers and secret hideaways, each concept is crafted to spark imagination and joy. Ready to bring luxury design and magical vibes to your home? Subscribe to Luxor Starr and follow us for exclusive design inspiration, behind-the-scenes creativity, and one-of-a-kind decor ideas that will make your little one's dream room a reality. Fairy tale, castle, and princess themes. Royal carriage bed. A bunk bed shaped like a magical carriage with gold details, perfect for a regal and elegant room. Enchanted castle. A bunk bed designed like a towering castle with turrets, flags, and a secret play area underneath. Whimsical tower retreat. A tall, spiral tower-inspired bunk bed with floral vines and lanterns. Cozy storybook cottage. A charming woodsy bunk bed with shutters, flower boxes, and soft lighting. Royal library loft. A bunk bed surrounded by bookshelves with a cozy reading nook below. Forest retreat. A bunk bed surrounded by trees and woodland creatures, bringing the outdoors inside. Underwater grotto. An ocean-themed bunk bed with coral reefs, seashells, and mermaid accents. Desert palace loft. A bunk bed inspired by a grand desert palace with ornate details and vibrant colors. Snowy ice palace. A winter-themed bunk bed with snowy peaks and sparkling snowflake accents. Fairy garden bed. A whimsical bed surrounded by flowers, butterflies, and twinkling fairy lights. Magical and adventure themes. Pirate ship bed. A bunk bed shaped like a ship, complete with sails, treasure chests, and a secret hideout. Forest hideout. A rustic, treehouse-inspired bunk bed with ladders, rope swings, and leafy accents. Floating carpet bed. A bunk bed that appears to float, with magical carpet-inspired fabric draping over it. Wonderland-inspired bed. A quirky, colorful bunk bed with mismatched shapes and whimsical designs. Tropical island retreat. A bunk bed designed like a thatched hut with beach and ocean accents. Ancient temple bed. A bunk bed styled with ancient stone columns and mystical carvings. Highland fortress. A rugged, castle-style bunk bed with shields, banners, and medieval flair. Zen garden loft. A peaceful, nature-inspired bunk bed surrounded by blossoms and lanterns. Whimsical treehouse. A playful bunk bed designed like a treehouse with wooden accents and fairy lights. Woodland haven. A cozy forest-themed bunk bed with woodland creatures, trees, and a nature-inspired color palette. Imaginative adventure themes. Toy workshop, bed. A playful bunk bed featuring oversized toys and colorful shelves for storing treasures. Race car loft. A bed designed like a sleek race car, with a garage-style play area underneath. Hero hideout. A modern superhero-inspired bunk bed with sleek lines and bold colors. Colorful adventure house. A cozy bunk bed with a whimsical house design, complete with a colorful roof. Space station bed. A futuristic bunk bed with glowing lights and control panels for aspiring astronauts. Underwater reef. A bunk bed surrounded by coral reefs, sea creatures, and aquatic accents. Vibrant celebration loft. A colorful, festive bunk bed with bright patterns and playful decorations. Emotion-themed headquarters. A colorful bunk bed representing different feelings and moods, with unique design elements for each. Insect garden bed. A nature-inspired bunk bed with giant leaves, flowers, and friendly bugs. Jungle retreat. A bunk bed surrounded by tropical plants and animal prints. Action and exploration themes. Treasure ship bed. A pirate-themed bunk bed with a treasure chest, map accents, and a ship's wheel. Urban cityscape loft. A modern, city-inspired bunk bed with colorful building facades and street lamp details. Jungle canopy bed. A nature-themed bunk bed with leafy drapes and jungle animal accents. Wild explorer's den. A bunk bed designed like a safari vehicle, complete with animal print bedding. Submarine adventure bed. A bunk bed styled like a submarine, with portholes and underwater accents. Savannah lodge. A rustic bunk bed with African-inspired designs and animal motifs. Cozy cabin retreat. A woodsy bunk bed with natural textures and earthy tones. Mystical forest bed. A bunk bed inspired by a magical forest, with tree branches and fairy lights. Treasure vault loft. A bunk bed surrounded by gold accents and hidden compartments for treasures. Whimsical playhouse bed, a bunk bed designed to look like a colorful playhouse with interactive features. Futuristic and sci-fi themes. Galactic spaceship bed, a bunk bed designed like a spaceship with futuristic control panels and glowing accents. Robot-themed loft, a tech-inspired bunk bed with metallic accents and robot-themed details. Glowing space pod, a bunk bed that looks like a futuristic space pod, with LED lights and sleek modern lines. Island beach hut, a tropical-themed bunk bed with surfboards, palm trees, and beach accents. High-tech lab bed, a sleek futuristic bunk bed with a science-themed play area. Whimsical and storybook themes. Charming street loft, a cozy bunk bed designed like a small-town street with colorful storefronts. Fairytale castle bed, a grand castle-themed bunk bed with towers, flags, and royal accents. Colorful world loft, a whimsical, multicultural-themed bunk bed with vibrant patterns and playful decorations. Adventure treehouse, a jungle-themed bunk bed with rope ladders, bridges, and leafy accents. Futuristic loft, a sleek, modern bunk bed with a minimalist, space-age design. Don't miss out on our magical journey. Join the Luxor Starr family.